Ready to roll this thing?
Sure.
And smoke break. Episode 31. In 5, 4, 3, 2.
What's up?
Smoke break. That's how that goes. It goes smoke break. That's how we intro this damn thing.
In the back. Oh, I remember this movie now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, I got a different speed this week. Are you ready?
Uh-oh.
And I'm one number away from calling you. I said I was through, but I'm dying inside. Got my head in a mess. Girl, I confess, I lied when I said I'm leaving and not coming back. Might be the whiskey or the midnight train. But words. Everywhere I go, I see your face in my brain. Dial it up. I fucked that part up. I wanna say,
yeah.
But I'm still one number away.
That's a good country song.
Will you pick up when I call? Forget that we loved it all. We don't have to talk. Hear your voice, and I'm one number away from calling you. I said I was through. I'm dying inside, got my head in a mess. But girl, I confess, I lied when I said I'm leaving and not coming back. Might be the whiskey or the midnight train. All right, I think I'm done.
That's what you got.
In my brain, dial it up. Okay, there we go. I lost the cadence on that part, but I'm back. I'm here. Okay. Yeah, girl, you one number away, and then all that shit.
That's a good one, man.
I picked the only part of the song that was just all chorus. I like that. I was in it. I was in the moment. It could have been better, but you want to know what? It's like gym class, man. Sometimes it's about passion and effort. It's not about technique and execution.
You get a C just for trying.
Hey, let me get that. Let me get that B minus. C plus? Yeah, damn. Let me get a 76 in this bitch. Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back to the Smoke Break Podcast. We're your co-hosts, Sandman and J Real. We going J Real? We going Swizzle? You know what's Sandman and J Swizzle in this bitch. Early, like Funk Flex say.
Just don't call me broke. How about that?
I'm broke sometimes, so I don't. It goes like that.
So what's up, nigga?
I don't know, man. We here.
Yeah, I'm just out here chilling. I'm trying to be 10%.
Oh.
The 10%, 90% of the money.
Nah, nigga.
Yeah.
They gave Donald Trump the old Michael Jackson interview. Do you remember when it was like, so, do you think there's something wrong with a 40-year-old man in the bed with young boys? And he's like, no, I don't see anything wrong with that. They gave Trump that interview to where it was like, so if you or your children are approached by a former government official offering you information on an opposing candidate, the definition of interfering in an election, would you call the FBI, like you're supposed to, or would you listen to that information? Well, I think you do both. Like, no, I just... Context clues, nigga. I just told you exactly what to do. Like,
it don't matter. You gonna do whatever the fuck you want to.
Like, that's... Mr. President, that's interference. Like, nah, that's just listening. Like, niggas... You can't just... He's great at rebranding shit.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna do whatever it takes to win another term.
Yeah.
Just so he don't gotta go to jail.
I just hope that we as Americans don't...
Hey.
I can't even say we. I'm not gonna put that on all of us. Let's be real.
Hey. I'm just saying it could.
The same way Mitch McConnell can sit there and say, we're not doing... I don't believe in reparations because no one who's alive now is responsible for slavery. Yeah. It's the same way I can go, it's not we that put that motherfucker in office, and it's not we that's in danger of resurrecting, or not resurrecting, but re-electing his ass.
Like, who does he think is...
That's y'all.
One of them, he'd be like,
That ain't no
"Yeah, I
bus.
want to run against him. He's
not
mentally
thinking that.
weak. I like running against mentally weak people." I was like, "Can he just say he like running against retards? Just like this
you
is
serious?
all right. This is just what's going on,
The
man."
nigga did like the old,
Yeah.
like this shit went out in the 90s of like
Hey man,
imitating a mentally disabled person by like putting your hand over your chest and this nigga did that at a whole ass rally on camera, and everybody was just like, yeah, I guess that's cool.
he pretty much can. Hey, what the fuck you gonna do about it? That's pretty much where he's at. That's where I'm like,
The nigga said Tim
Hey.
Apple on audio and video,
he's a good
and then
fucking
came
time.
back out and said, I never said that. And then said,
I don't hate him.
And then said, nah, I just said Tim Cook from
If I
Apple
see him on
real
TV,
fast.
if I see him on TV, I'll make sure I take my headphones off just to listen. 'Cause
I don't.
I know it's gonna be like a good laugh in it.
Nah.
I just
Somebody said that same shit about like OJ. Like, nah, I treat Trump the same way. Like OJ is on Twitter. Speaking
Nah.
of which, you can't widely believed to be guilty of committing double murder, and then as soon as you get your hands on some direct social media, say, I got some getting even to do.
Yeah.
Nigga. Like,
He
hey.
just-
Nigga Debo just rolled up the block.
he
like,
just did that, and
this nigga just got it. This nigga fresh out. What are you doing?
I
Cut
heard
this out.
I heard about it, and I just kept it moving, son.
You want to make your jokes like, oh yeah, this is like, nah, nigga, that's
I don't
OJ.
even
Like
wanna
he's
make
still
the jokes. It
he's
just
if he can't do it,
That's the
he still
juice.
thinks he can. So we gonna let the juice be loose somewhere the fuck else. It's like somebody keep an eye on that nigga, and if I need to know what's going on, damn, nigga, can you imagine if like Twitter and Instagram was, this nigga would have been insta living himself, like sneaking out the back door heading towards that Bronco. Like I was just going over there for a visit, but I saw. Like he would have been Jussie Smollett before Jussie Smollett. Like just come out with a bullshit story. Like, oh no, I just went over there to check on him and I saw what happened and I knew y'all would have thought it was me, so I took off. Oh God,
hey,
my bad. Oh,
shit just.
Jesus, this.
So
nigga's
do the
hilarious.
Raptors got to go to the White House?
I hope not.
Did we say they just got to go to the
No,
Prime
I'm
Minister's
just say
house?
no. I'm just say they Canadian.
Yeah, they're Canadian.
It's Toronto, eh? Shit's different. Like as all
And they
I
just
got.
go around to their hometowns with the trophy and show people and go to the radio stations.
What happened? We had a lit ass parade in Toronto, and that's all. That's
We all went to Vegas that night, and then we went back to Toronto for the parade. Drunk as fuck. That's pretty much
We
what
didn't
happened.
even go. You just sent Drake and a bunch of tall niggas to be like our stunt doubles, and nobody could tell the difference. We sent Drake, Kawhi, and just some other 6'4" Negroes, and no one knew it wasn't the rest of the Raptors.
Yeah, they won. That's all that matters. Just sucked. Klay Thompson got fucked up, but they won.
Yeah.
Let Zion dude go first. I don't like him, man.
How you not like him?
Cause he just seems like, yeah, I'm good at basketball.
Yeah, how do you not
Tell me
like
I'm good
that
at
dude?
basketball. I just don't. I don't know. It remind me of Wedge from Class Act.
I'm
I
not
hate
saying
Wedge.
that. I think it's his, like the shape of his head and
Yeah.
also his hairstyle.
I
I
like
get
him.
it.
Hey, I like the Ja dude. Ja.
Morant.
Yeah, I like him.
Oh,
I like
man.
that story way better.
I ain't paying no attention.
Yeah, nobody did. The dude was going to get a bag of chips out the vending machine and seen him. Told the coach, come look at him. That's how he.
I got all this good shit on tape. Nah, fuck that. Saw this thing getting Doritos.
Like, nah, you got to come and get him. Like, you got to come and look at him.
The knee bend when that motherfucker got his M&Ms at the bottom of the vending machine. It's fantastic.
It's stupid.
The nigga's vertical
But
is vicious.
Yeah, but if he goes
The
number
snacks
two,
got stuck in that spiral. He had to jump up.
I
and
think
then,
he's
like,
going to
slam the
appreciate
top
it way
of
more. And I don't hope Zion full of Markel Fultz or where the fuck he's at.
Orlando?
Doing what? That was the weirdest shit ever. I never seen a bust before that I can remember. And if you don't say nothing about Trent Richardson. I'll sock you in the face.
Trent motherfucking Richardson. Also Jamarcus Russell. And also, who's that other fast? No, not Darius Hayward Bay was a bust for like as high as he went. Who else? Just like top 12 and it was just out of the league. I don't know. I'm thinking I'm more NFL, but
Whatever. Fuck you, Nick. Anyway, yeah, Markel Fultz. I hope Zion don't pull one of those.
man, I just want the nigga to be good. I'm not gonna hate just for the sake of hating. Like the nigga ain't like smack my mama or nothing. Like,
He just don't seem likable to me.
It's not even like I see him like that. It's just, he's like a lot of these athletes. I'm not going to say he's like super full of himself, but.
Yeah, he is. And the one that's supposed to go to the Knicks, I don't like him either. He's I'm built for this. I'm like, I don't even fucking believe the way you said it. Shut up. Like, I don't know.
You can't say I'm built for this and like stutter as you saying it.
Yeah.
But no, the whole thing is just like,
I've worked really hard.
these niggas first off, they have worked really hard and they're really good at basketball, and that's it. That's all the character development that they had to do. They didn't have to be compelling. Like, it's great if you got a good backstory and, like, you know, you struggled and you worked hard and you finally came up and all that good shit. But for the most part, you were just tall and you were really athletic, and niggas drove you to all the basketball games, and you spent a ton of hours in the gym, and then you're just great. Like, that's just it. That's not like a reason to condemn somebody, but it's also not super compelling. Like, most of the best athletes are just boring as fuck. Like, what do?
Man,
I study the game. I train for the game. I work out. I sleep. I eat right. I wake up. I play the game. Then I break down the game, and then I start studying again and training for the game.
Let's get back to LeBron winning, please.
I mean, yeah, you got Anthony Davis. We'll see what the fuck happens. But it's also like LeBron James.
Throw that hammer down. I wish.
Anthony Davis. Yeah. Kyle Kuzma. All right.
He don't need much.
It's like, who's the fourth nigga on that team? Like,
It doesn't matter.
I know they only have 4 niggas on the team, but I couldn't tell you the fourth nigga on the team. Like,
one of these motherfuckers is going to hit every third or fourth three-pointer, and that's going to be good enough.
Hopefully they can do that Golden State shit where, like, some really good players are like, yeah, I'll play for them for, like, the league minimum. Because they only have, like, $23 million in cap space right now. Unless that trade goes through later, then they'll have 32, which is enough for a max slot, but
We'll see. Hey, let's just get back to healthy LeBron playing basketball. It ain't going to matter if they win it or not. And then they're going to win.
We'll see what goes down there. Good luck to him, but it's also like,
I did get a new air conditioner, though.
Good for you, I didn't. I don't want, I want it.
It was the weird smell, man.
I do want one, and if you had a legit reason, that's cool, but my whole shit, did you cut that off or did it shut off on its own?
I don't know. I think I shut it off.
Okay.
But the shit.
But the same, like, our apartments are shitty.
I don't even know if it was a damn air conditioner now, though.
But my whole shit is
it
like,
did go away, though.
I want a new air conditioner. I would love a new refrigerator. But also, like, I don't have roaches right now, and I know you're not going to bring me a brand new refrigerator. You're going to bring me some used shit that's been sitting somewhere.
Maybe.
And it might have roaches in the back, and I don't
might just have to
need that. I don't want to have to raid down all my shit. Like, I'm cool on having
I want to
roaches.
raise this rent again. Y'all got to start bringing me some new shit.
Real shit, nigga. I'm going to need my shower. Like, I'm going to need the shower pressure and my water to reach the back of my bathtub. Like, that's it. That's all I want. It's not even being picky.
Nah,
like, hey, y'all need to fix that. Nah. I just need that water to hit that spot.
Hey, that motherfucker came on that morning, the air conditioner.
I don't want to have to take a half a step back and I'm just dry as Arizona in this bitch.
It happens.
God.
Stank dick. That's what it smelled like when the air conditioner came on.
That's gross.
Yeah, you got to come get it.
All right, my nigga, some other sports news.
Sports news.
The women's U.S. national soccer team has come under some fire for defeating Thailand 13-0.
I seen that.
And celebrating that shit.
And they don't get paid enough either.
First off, they don't. They get paid way less than the men, and the men have been super shitty for way longer. And it's like, I understand that argument when it's like, oh, the WNBA doesn't generate the revenue that the NBA does. First off, this is America, Jack. And nobody watches motherfucking soccer, number one. And number two, the females have been way better than the dudes for quite some fucking time. Like, whenever the dudes match the women in gold medals in the last fucking 20 years, then I might give a shit about men's soccer. But the women are killing this shit.
They could probably go toe-to-toe with dudes.
But
soccer, maybe.
Who doesn't celebrate a blowout? And I honestly respect the fact that they, like, ran up the score a little bit, that they kept their starters in there probably longer than they fucking should have. Like, you know how fucking insulting it is when you're taking an ass whooping and niggas put in backups?
Hey.
Or all of a sudden, like, they're up like 10-0 at halftime, but the score is 11-0 because they just went super fucking conservative and started easing up on niggas. As a competitor, that shit is insulting. I don't even like soccer. But again, the women's team has been fucking phenomenal. They've been killing it.
I'm just going to hand you first place.
And it seems a little bit hoish to tell them to be more ladylike after a big win. Like, no.
Hey, nah, nigga, beat the fuck out of people. That's what. Yeah, that's the only thing gonna make them better.
It's like I played football in high school. I've
Now they
watched
got something to
football
work on.
at every level. And in men's sports, they celebrate like right in a nigga's face and don't even get a foul. Like, you will grab your nuts and look at a nigga like, I did that shit in your face. Yeah, I know we up 119 to 67, but fuck you, nigga. Like, it gets that
Dunk on
serious.
your mama.
But did they tell the Raptors to keep it cool, calm, and composed until the Warriors went into the fucking locker room? How many times have you watched confetti fall on losing niggas as they fight through celebrating fans and opposing players, and everybody that works for that fucking team just flooding the court to throw fucking rice and confetti
Nigga, don't none of that matter. These ladies
and champagne on each other. I've watched Gatorade-soaked head coaches give the opposing coach a sticky-ass handshake because his players gave him a Gatorade bath before the clock struck fucking 0. Nigga, women, athletes are savages. Some women are athletes. Therefore, let bitches be savages. Like, I don't expect female athletes to be the model of composed decorum and etiquette after a win. You just won. You've been working for this shit and you finally got it. That moment of elation when you've worked so hard to shit on a nigga and then you succeed in shitting on him. Motherfucker, celebrate. Lucky they don't have dicks, otherwise they might whip them out on the field just to be like, I did that shit. I don't see female players grabbing their clit the same way every male player grabs their nuts after they do something significant. First off, as an NFL fan, I've watched niggas. Was Lamar Houston for the Bears, and he's not the only one. I've seen kickers do it too. Motherfuckers celebrate getting a sack or touchdown or a kick in the fourth quarter in the last 2 minutes when they down 30 motherfucking points.
So they
celebrate and then tear an ACL. That nigga deserved that because he shouldn't have been fucking celebrating. But if you win, celebrate. You want to know why? It's not up to some fucking think piece writer to determine whether or not you celebrate.
Somebody
it's not up
got something to say.
Some stodgy old white dude on SportsCenter saying, oh, that's not how the game is played. The motherfucker who's supposed to stop you from celebrating is the motherfucker you playing.
It's always somebody who ain't doing something got something to say. It don't matter. And they won again. They beat Sweden today.
And if you whooping the motherfucker's ass 13-0, can't nobody tell you shit.
They beating everybody
the
to 0.
Mentality.
They ain't letting nobody score. And they won 2-0 today.
You never ease up on the ass whooping until the clock strikes 0 or a motherfucker taps out. That is the motto, regardless of what is swinging between your thighs. The most disrespectful shit ever is to treat a motherfucker like light work. If you score on me, fucking celebrate. But if you score on me and then just like calmly walk off to the side, somebody squirts a little bit of fucking Gatorade in your mouth, you dab your forehead, and then you just sit and look like, all right, so when am I going back in? That's way more disrespectful than you scoring a goal and whipping your shirt off and running around like a fucking jackass.
Yeah, but
also in tournaments like this, like point differentials matter if there's like a tie later. So that 13-0 is me just cashing extra motherfucking happy checks.
Nobody got to explain to me why they want to
down.
keep their foot on somebody's neck in a competitive fucking sport. It's a fucking...
Yeah, and also, how about we let these women go get another fucking gold medal? Same way they used to shit on fucking Simone Biles for how she was built. And it's also like, is that bitch getting a gold medal for Team USA? Whatever the fuck you want to say about her whenever they want to come out and say she wasn't American because she did something during the national anthem. Oh, it's like, word? Like she didn't stand up and put her hand over her heart during the national anthem while she's in the Olympics winning medals for the U.S. Like, I don't know what else. While you sitting on your motherfucking couch with your goddamn American flag shorts on. Speaking of which, you're not supposed to put the American flag on apparel and shit like that, but motherfuckers are so happy to put it on hats, shorts that they put around their fucking ass, chairs and everything else. But whenever someone competing for your country, you can't call them un-American. Two people you can't call un-American is troops and Olympic athletes. And
Man,
niggas like
people
John
always gonna have something to
McCain,
say.
even though
But hey, man, in
he was a
funny
shitty
news,
person, like he was a prisoner of war, so we can't say
I got
a
funny
shitty person.
news. I got funny news.
I don't have funny news. All my news is angry and tragic. You know who I am by now.
That's no good.
Go ahead.
Roy Moore's back and he wants to run
Oh
for
no!
Senate.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Yeah, that's even funnier. He likes
The horse riding plantation owner in Alabama.
He likes the underage
Oh
girls.
no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah, he's a good time.
Oh no!
He's back.
Please
And
no.
the other Republicans don't like it. See, that's even
Oh
better.
jeez, no!
See, he's gonna run for another Senate seat. A good judge. See, it's shit like that that makes my day better.
Hey, I got one. Hold on.
Damn.
Girl, you built like a milkshake. Thick, delicious, and tying my stomach in knots.
No.
Boom. I like that one. Get it? Because most niggas are lactose intolerant. It hurts your stomach. Bubble guts.
I want to read about the sex cult. I feel like it's something I need to read up on.
Nigga, which one? Well, most cults wind up being sex. If you run a cult, you're fucking some people. That's why I own my compound. It's just, pussy and fresh vegetables for me. That's all I want.
People dying in the Dominican Republic. That's weird.
Willy-nilly. And I still don't know what the fuck. Like, first off, niggas just love treating these, I say niggas, I mean like Americans, just love treating these tourist destinations like they're fun places. I think we might have talked about this last week. Like, nigga, once you step off like the resort part of that island, shit gets real rough real quick. Like, once you stop seeing those weird polos the niggas wear to work for the hotel and a cruise line, you need to turn the fuck around. Don't try to go see authentic Jamaica or, the real Dominican Republic, because shit ain't so sweet over there. So, yeah, niggas is dying.
I don't know.
I gotta look at the murder rate before I take a
shit.
fucking vacation somewhere.
I just seen the shit and I was like,
Niggas just can't be dying and disappearing and niggas just don't know what happened, but I'ma still put money on that cruise I was planning. Like, nah, nigga, this is real goofy. Oh.
hey, everybody's doing their own thing, man.
Yeah.
Oh, they had a freshman XXL cover. Who's on it? Blueface Baby.
Damn, that nigga can't rap the shit.
It. Nah.
This nigga and the beat are having a battle every track.
Y'all can't make it through some of his verses now. It's like, it was funny at first. Now it's like, nah.
And you compared them to who was like Keek the Sneak and niggas like it like, oh yeah, West Coast shit. But it's like, nah, listen.
Yeah.
Like, the only nigga I can listen to that like cannot give a fuck about the beat, it's E40, and somehow he still finds like a pocket in the rhythm. Blueface is just like a worse version of Baby, to where it's just like, I'm just,
who's on there?
I want it to be a spoken word poet, but niggas still a beat behind it.
Yeah, girls on there.
Ooh,
Megan Thee Stallion.
goddamn right she should be.
I think that's
You want to know what? I just had a real Lavar Ball moment right there.
the Baby's on there.
I apologize.
Yeah, Blueface Baby. I think that's Yellow Beezy.
Did you see LeVar Ball and why he can't go back on ESPN?
Oh man, he didn't. I don't know.
Yeah, it was creepy. It was, and we've been so used to.
But
just,
it's him anytime. Like you just, I don't know. It
okay,
was
guys,
fucked up.
let's switch gears here. Oh,
Yeah.
baby, you can switch my. I don't know if he said baby, but in my mind, that's what maybe you can switch my gears anytime. And then you just see her face, and it's like, ew. And then you see C.A. Smith give him the side eye, like, nigga, really? Yeah. Oh, that was hilariously uncomfortable for all parties involved. Ooh, okay. So, researcher, I guess, educator, David Burns, I believe, says dodgeball is oppressive and reinforces oppression and it's legalized bullying.
Dodgeball?
Yeah.
Not if you just
No,
pick the
nigga.
numbers randomly.
No, maybe I'm an asshole, but even as a fat kid, I love dodgeball. And I need the plastic balls that make that twink sound like whenever you catch
I like
them.
the rubber red ones, the same ones for
Yeah,
kickball.
those. Like, I never mastered the spin once school switched to that, like, Nerf bullshit. Like, I couldn't get that down. But the sound of that hard plastic catching a body, the grunt of frustration that followed, all culminating in that walk of shame to the wall of the defeated to the side of the gym, it brings me a joy and a peace that I honestly can't find in adult life. The only thing better than that sensation is when somebody acts like they don't know the person walking to the sideline is out, and they beat him again, and they get even angry and yell like, I'm already out. Like, priceless. Like, nigga, that makes my whole day better.
It's a good time.
Like, fuck melatonin. Like, give me that feeling as I'm getting ready for bed, and I will get a solid 8 hours every time. And you're not supposed to hit a motherfucker in the head, but, like, if you can, you do it. See somebody's head jerk to the side with that impact? But, I don't know, maybe I'm proving this nigga's point for him. But he was legitimately like, no, it's reinforcing oppression, and it's teaching children to prey on the weak. And I'm watching this nigga talking to somebody like, yeah, good. Do that shit. What is this? I don't know what this is, but I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Like, good, you should prey on the weak.
Get him out of here.
And that motherfucker that walks funny, you can't make fun of him, but right now,
Why'd they stop
is your
throwing the
time
weak
to
babies
fucking
over the
shut up.
cliff?
Exactly. This is Sparta. And then catch him in the face. Yeah, you're gonna be out, but you proved your fucking point. And as soon as somebody catches a ball on your team, you the first nigga they bring him back in. Let them know you serious out here in these streets. Oh, God. You see that fat white girl that ruins every goddamn game in gym because she just groups up with her friends in a corner and talks? Not even in a corner. Corner would be cool. Those bitches are just in the middle. You trying to run from second to third base in kickball, these bitches just huddle up like, y'all motherfuckers are a natural obstacle. Now, take that bitch out. Catch her right in the forehead while she ain't paying attention. She wasn't ready for this. She didn't want this smoke. In that bitch. Got a nigga you don't like?
Nigga.
Catch him.
Who the fuck is Tierra Whack?
Get yourself a friend. That way,
Go nasty.
whenever the nigga you don't like and he got some good reflexes, whenever he jumps to get over that first ball, your friend already threw the second ball. Pow. Right in the forehead. My bad. There aren't too many things I get passionate about in this life. Dodgeball is one of them.
Well, Beyonce and Donald Glover cover Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
Yeah,
Lion
man.
King, nigga.
They should.
I didn't know that. I thought I heard a piece of it today in another. Yeah.
I don't know. I had some really interesting shit this week off CNN is CDC findings. Turns out in the African American community, particularly among the black female population, there's been a spike in CTE lately. And after like months of careful observation, like cross-sectional studies, in-depth interviews, they can state with some confidence that this is due to black women patting their heads when they itch after they get their hair done, or hair did, as it's commonly referred to. Now, the gentle patting is rather insignificant. However, they found that the more persistent the itch, the more violent the contact becomes, escalating to rather forceful, repeated, open-handed strikes to one's own unprotected cranium. So, you know.
What?
That was just me bullshit. I was just having a good time. Nah, but I see way too many black females like slapping the shit out their head because they can't. There's got to be a better alternative than that, because I know you've seen that shit to where it's like watching a dog scratch and you just tilt their head to the side and just start banging the shit out. All right, whatever. Go ahead. You got some news?
Halloween 2 is coming back with Jamie Lee Curtis. Another one.
Look, man.
In the end game with new shit. I kind of want to see.
Yeah, they want to do. I haven't watched Endgame again. I know some people love like I've seen this movie like 4 times in theaters. Look, man, I might watch a bootleg once, but in all honesty, I haven't even watched the bootleg Endgame. You want to know why? Because I ain't got 3 fucking hours to just have.
I played it.
I'm sorry. I watched it the first time in theaters.
You just watch it.
Like my butt cheeks went to sleep.
Well,
Man.
when
It was
you
like
pause
being on the toilet for too long.
When you pause the Fire Stick, like I can just turn it back to input 1.
It's illegal. It's only out in theaters.
It'll pause the Fire Stick until like the next time I turn it back on that channel and press play. It's a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, fuck you.
No, I just ain't got 3 hours. Like whenever the end credit scene comes out, I'll see it on YouTube or some shit. Like I'm not watching the whole 3-hour movie again.
Justin Bieber agreed to the UFC fight in the secret phone call. Jada Pinkett Smith had a threesome.
That's nice. Or she was addicted to porn when that shit was on VHS.
Yeah, man.
Nigga, that was a mission. I've seen 3 VHS porns in my life. Because that shit's hard to come by.
You do what you gotta do.
All before like the age of 13. After that, it was like, oh shit, like internet. And then that shit was out.
Tessa Thompson just seems mean, man. Like, I look at her, I'm like, you.
Time out. Dial-up internet. You know how long you had to wait to see a pussy on dial-up internet? That shit was insane. Ugh. He only had a family computer, so he had to be like Spider-Man with the reflexes. Like, let me close out this shit, because I think a motherfucker just rolled over real loud. Nah, I gotta go try and get this shit started up all over again. You kids with your smartphones don't understand the fucking struggle. My bad.
How old is Bill Belichick's
Oh,
girlfriend?
shit. Did the phone just ring? Whatever bullshit, nasty-ass game you playing on Newgrounds just shut down. Sorry, Holmes. What were you saying?
That was a good one. Good sounds. Bing, bing, boom.
All right. Speaking of females not picking up on aggressive energy, a Florida woman clenches boyfriend's testicles until they bleed.
I've seen that. That's
Now, what I'm going to say here is I'm going to applaud the homie's restraint, because I saw her mugshot and she still had a whole face. Like, I don't promote violence against women in most circumstances. But as the homie Tony Baker says, nigga, you gonna feel every piece of these hands today. Nuts are mad sensitive. Like, that nigga definitely needs surgery to make sure his shit's not, like, twisted up, confused, and concussed in there. Like, he about to be Lance Armstrong in this bitch. He gonna lose the ball.
Pounding on the top of somebody's head.
Like that's not even a conscious decision. Like, if my nuts hurt and you're the source, my body is gonna hit you before my brain even catches on to what she latched on to the homie's nuts until they bled. Like, that is not just like, haha, squeeze. Like, no, that is trying to wrench these motherfuckers off. Like, nah.
Hey, man. I know we getting tornadoes around here.
Yeah, whatever.
It's fucked up.
You niggas gonna die, niggas gonna live. Figure something out.
You know you gotta have like $1 million, like cash or assets, to even get in on the good fucking investments, like the good shit that the public don't know about.
Yeah, because a lot of these startups don't go public until they already made a fuck ton of money. Like, they already made all their money, and then it's like, okay, now you poors can buy shares.
I've been making all the wrong kind of moves, nigga. I got a whole nother set of goals now. It's all crazy. My whole shit's changed.
I'm gonna just invest money and
I see how Jay-Z and them got their billions, and it's like, I've been
until I can like invest in some ground floor shit.
I've been doing this all wrong. Well, not really. It's a good time.
I'm just
it's all about the educating yourself, man. That's why they be putting all the good shit in the books. It's just bullshit.
Plus, you gotta have money to make money, and most
that's not true.
Don't have money.
See, gotta make your assets without spending your assets. It's the trick.
Oh, right. Some shit that I discovered in this world. Women are just as thirsty as dudes.
Yeah.
Like, dudes wouldn't, quote unquote, lie on their dicks if it didn't work. Like, if a chick came in here and said, like, I suck a dick so vicious, your toes would be throwing up gang signs, you're in a committed relationship, so you wouldn't do shit. But I would want to verify that information for the good of the community. You can't just have, like, false information flying around. Somebody has to research facts so, you know, bullshit doesn't get spread to the people and motherfuckers are just talking out their assholes. I really don't lie because I don't see the point in it. Like, never have. Deception changes perception, not reality. But I get why dudes lie on their dicks now. Like, some women would want to find out, like, how you're getting down. And by the time a chick finds out, like, he ain't packing what he say he packing, he can't last that long, he ain't throwing that dick in a circle, he can't make you come 6 times tonight, it's too late. You already gave up the ass, he already got that nut off. Like, it's easier to get forgiveness. Or maybe just once you get that nut off, you don't care. But that's why niggas out here lying to bitches. Because they want to verify that information. It's like, he wouldn't shit. Yeah, but he got what he wanted. Like, the fact that you're saying he wouldn't shit means he already went to Pound Town. Can I say that? Can we bring that back? I like that.
Pound Town?
Pound Town. You want to know what? I don't like it anymore. I tried it. I didn't like the sound of it. I heard myself say Pound Town and I'm out. But you already let the nigga smash, so he's like, eh. He auditioned, he got a call back. He killed that role. Actually, he didn't. It was critically panned, but he got paid for it.
Hey, Bill Cosby is lecturing inmates on
Bill
parenting
Cosby,
and life lessons.
Bill Cosby
Yeah, that
and
shit's
OJ
really
just came
man.
out like, hey,
Hey.
Happy Father's Day from America's Dad. No, Bill. No, you are America's creepy uncle now. You don't get to be America's dad. You've been downgraded.
Hey, man. You can do what you want to do. This is America.
Like, if you're America's dad, Canada and Mexico are looking at us sideways like, hey, nigga, your pop's move funny.
And London is fucking with me. Little 8-year-old that's always around.
How?
Cuz, man. She's picking up on my, hey, did you hear the word? She want to meditate. She want to hear positive affirmations. Like, you can do it. Take it. Get energy in the world. Like, she be ready. But she's not on Brandy's shit. But she's getting to that age. It's like, but you... Brandy's like, I'm big, you're small type shit. It's like,
oh no.
But I can't just sit there
like,
and be quiet because Brandy will start with the snacks. And can I have one? No. But Brandy will eat it because I'm grown. It's like, all right. And London's like,
beautiful.
Well, I don't want to hear it when you up in the middle of the night crying, waking me up because your teeth hurting. And then that's my reaction right there. And then I'm the dick. And now she's got to go sit in the corner or go to the wall for being a smart ass when it's just... if she's up late at night and like we just be sitting around, it's like, Lenny, you supposed to be asleep. And like we in the living room now, and so it's like you really ain't got to go to sleep. And then she might say something to be moving, and Brandy be like, all right, London, it's time to go to sleep. And then like, oh my, shut up, and farts. And then I start laughing, and I'm childish and petty, but a perfectly timed fart will always make me break character. I don't care how serious you being.
Yeah, no, if you could time out a fart, it is, you'll never out-mature that shit.
And she just be fucking with me, and now I look like...
I look like an asshole because you're fucking hilarious.
Yeah. It's like, she might have to...
Don't encourage that, but it was good.
Yeah, there's like...
oh, God.
Well, don't fucking bring her around me then. You know I'm alive. Shit. Now I got to go to the room because...
Now you in the opposite corner, like whispering, like, "Hey, that shit was hilarious.
Like, that shit was funny."
Y'all quit talking.
I'll just be telling like, "Good luck, man." Like, I'm sorry.
Oh man, but that's fucking beautiful. Whenever you see, like, kids grow to a point where you teach them like rules and logic, and then they see your bullshit, and you see their face switch up. Like, but if this is
it ain't my bullshit, because
that is this, then. You fucking off right now.
Yeah, I try to practice what I preach.
Great.
Because I know they always watching.
Yeah.
But, oh, shit. But that shit's hilarious now. And it's happening all the time. Like, little shit. Like, it's like, fuck.
And the fact that the kid put together, like, all right. Eating up all this candy by yourself. That's why you up crying at 3 o'clock in the morning because your teeth hurting. Like, damn. Like, this motherfucker's really putting together complex thoughts and actions and consequences, and she's already realizing you're full of shit. Like, you gotta tighten up your game. That's why I don't like calling kids on their bullshit, man, because it's like, I'm gonna do one of two things. Like, I'm gonna make you realize when I'm bullshitting, number one, or number two, I'm gonna make you better at bullshitting. And I'd rather just catch you easy and let it slide than have to put in work and investigate. I'd rather keep you stupid, so I gotta put less mileage on my motherfucking tires.
That shit's just funny though. It's cracking me up.
Yeah, no, it's goddamn, it's fucked up.
It's funny time.
And no, man, if you could take the time to time out a fart, you'll get a giggle out of me every time.
Every fucking time. Like, I don't care. Well, she's right.
What's that motherfucker made
Her
a
mama
joke?
said she was supposed to be in bed. I was going like, oh, you just a bad fucking babysitter then. What the fuck she still doing? No, don't blame me for that shit.
But also, like, her mama said, you ain't her mama. That's why she's still running around hype as fuck off.
I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Fucking squeeze-its and shit.
Now I'm the dick. Because I'm like, what the fuck that got to do with me? And I'm
supposed to be in bed by 9. This motherfucker had a full pack of Gushers
nigga, it's 12
and some Kool-Aid.
Nigga, I literally
at 8:55. Like, she ain't going to bed at 9.
Motherfucker, it's 12:05. Like, what the fuck?
What you talking to me for?
She got a baseball game in the morning. Y'all ain't acting like it ain't my fucking fault. She perfectly fucking farted on you.
She athlete. You got to teach her how to fuel her body and rest and recover. I don't know. Just put on a Serena Williams Nike commercial. She'll get it. Like,
anyway, a perfectly timed fart will always make me break character.
All right. So I've got some more of my tragic ass news.
Oh man.
So, a report on the Atlantic, and it's first off, nigga, like this is gonna start off stupid, but it comes around. Jessica Biel's opinion on vaccine exemptions. Now, it's been proven that vaccines don't cause autism.
No, come on, man.
But it's like, nigga, like, so they're talking about parents having their children skip vaccines in school because of their personal beliefs, but also their kids still attending school. Now, I hate to be that old man, but across 3 states, if you weren't caught up on shots, like, I couldn't go to school. And your parents could face legal consequences for you missing school. It was truancy for missing school and neglect for not tending to state-mandated medical requirements.
Not now, nigga. Just say you're Muslim or it's against your religion.
Yeah, and I'm not going to say that all white people are anti-vax. But most anti-vax people are of Caucasian descent. Like, with the exception of the stray Candace Owens or late-stage Kanye West, or 3 out of every 8 conservative black people that appear on Fox News, like, most of your anti-vaxxers are white people. Now, science, like, historically, across societies and culture, when has anyone ever put personal beliefs up against science in, like, one? You got gravity, you got the shape of the earth, whether it's flat around, germs and disease, whether the earth was the center of the universe. The location of heaven has changed every single time man has created or found a means of seeing further into space. First it was the clouds, and it was beyond the clouds, and it became among celestial bodies, and it's up there with the stars, until it became another plane of existence that only the soul could perceive and explore and all that bullshit. And I think it was comedian Chris Hardwick that said that shit never happened in reverse. It's like, we used to think the moon was held in place by gravity, but now we know it's because an old man blows on it. Like, that's not how this shit works. Science has never had to change, and it should never have to change due to your religious or personal beliefs. Now, I told you I gave up once the dictionary definition of literally changed up to include figuratively. Like, I knew we were fucked. Once people could opt out of facts. Now, for 50% of marriages and divorce, people are still diving into that shit willy-nilly. Smoking causes cancer in you and anyone around you. And people can't wait to light up and catch an attitude when other motherfuckers don't want to be around it. Vaping, chewing, traditional cigarettes, the shit is killing you. And I guess that's a part of, like, the core human or American belief that, like, you can defy the odds. Like, I know 90% of this shit ends terribly, but I'm special. I'm part of the 10%. Well, my good people, smoke breakers, Sandinites, I will call y'all, because I'm trying to indoctrinate niggas to my religion. Join my compound. I told you, fresh pussy, fresh vegetables, that's all we going for. We can't all be a part of the 10%.
Sure you can.
99.9999999999999% of people will never win the fucking lottery, but still 99.999 people play it. Odds are odds for a reason. For my Harry Potter niggas out there, only one person can catch the golden snitch, and some games end with nobody catching that bitch. That unfortunate and often harmful belief can lead us to doing, like, worse shit than that. Like poor people voting against Medicare and Medicaid and welfare assistance, and voting against taxing rich people. Like, poor people have no say in whether they get taxed, but we only vote on whether rich motherfuckers get taxed. But that's another conversation for another day. I digress. Vaccinations can have adverse side effects. That is true. And scientists and researchers hold a different core belief than your average news pundit or politician. If you ask them if something can be harmful, and it can be, they will tell you yes, but they will also tell you percentages. But for the sake of sound bites and talking points, a lot of times motherfuckers remove the context and the perspective. So,
all the time.
Yes, adverse effects can occur in 0.03% of the population. Just gets shortened to yes for the sake of content creation and filling a motherfucking time slot. But you know what else can have adverse effects? Everything. lifting weights and cardio can improve health and fitness. It can also destroy your fucking skeleton, irreparably tear muscle and harm muscle and joints and cause cardiac arrest. That Big Mac and fucking nugget-shaped chicken product you love scarfing down and feeding to your kids, it's colon cancer right there. That medication in your bathroom cabinet, that doctor prescribed shit you got,
you got all kinds of bad news.
Google it. That shit will fucking terrify you. If you look at the harmful side effects and you ignore the odds, like, we're going to ignore, like, anal leakage, extreme diarrhea, it could burn a hole in your rectum. Now, flat out, again, vaccines do not cause autism. Google it right now. The first result will tell you 2 studies connected vaccines and autism, and they were flawed. The second one starts with, and I quote,
we know this shit already.
No. There's no, period. Before it goes to anything else, can vaccines cause autism? No. You got the no part? Okay, now we can move on to some other shit.
Flat earthers. There you go. It's just going to piss you off.
Yeah, but personal beliefs do not change facts. They can change perception, but not fact. They alter only what you believe in your actions, but not the consequences. For example, if I truly believe that I can fly, that will change my perception on life, travel, transportation, and heights. It changes my beliefs on what I think will happen if I get a run and start and leap with all my might and spread my motherfucking arms. That does not change the fact that I cannot fly. That does not change the consequences of what will happen if me and my bare naked, unadorned body was to step off the roof of a 10-story building with nothing but air and pavement beneath me. I would rush through the air and meet the pavement violently and fatally. Now, your personal beliefs can stop you from getting vaccinated, and that's cool. You might be able to finagle your kids into school. Some schools might tell you to eat a dick and go homeschool that little nigga. But measles, mumps, and smallpox are making a comeback, and it's because of your anti-vax beliefs. It's all fun and games, but do you think our benevolent Disney overlords are going to play with that shit? Since you try to go to motherfucking Disneyland, and they ask like, oh man, can I see your kids' medical records? You're like, what? I'm an American. You can't. Like, yeah, but we got to protect our money and our patrons. So
Hey,
your personal beliefs, you personally believe that vaccines harm your children. We personally believe that an outbreak of measles at our park would harm our pockets. So eat a dick and die.
No.
Like, you can boycott, but I mean, it's still Disney.
It was no, man.
And there's more room for niggas that aren't smelting or spreading smallpox like me. And I'm getting smaller, nigga. As soon as I can hear 3 clicks on a roller coaster, I hope you niggas protest. That's all I'm going for in this life.
People are stupid. You're just talking to the flat earthers.
I am
like
a little
they
bit.
listen, man. They don't listen.
But as a black American male, I'm getting real sick and tired of motherfuckers' personal beliefs flying in the face of facts, research, hard work, and due diligence,
Man.
and they holding up progress in the
You're
meantime.
worrying about the wrong things, and Rick Ross is dropping Port of Miami too.
When?
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow?
See?
That's dope. Because this nigga's been allegedly dropping an album for like a year now. And I've just been waiting.
It's coming out tomorrow.
Well, good shit. Good for him. I mean,
See? It's way better than...
Nah, man, you know how I feel about
That
music
shit.
artists. Your album doesn't... Fuck your track list. Fuck your hype. Your shit's not real until I can press play and listen to it.
It's supposed to be out in the morning. We'll see. Midnight tonight. We'll see.
But nah, man. It's just shenanigans.
It is shenanigans. Everything is shenanigans.
But I just don't believe that people should die from easily treatable diseases that we've already treated decades and in some cases like centuries ago just because of your quote-unquote personal beliefs. That's like you saying, if you step on a crack, you break your mama's back. Stepped on plenty of cracks, that bitch is perfectly fine.
No, she's not.
Her spine isn't broken. Now,
Hey, man.
eventually you might stop thinking like, oh man, if I step on a crack, I break my mama's back. If I step on a crack, I break my mama's back. And then niggas see you walking goofy down the sidewalk and like, what the fuck is that? It's just my personal belief that I don't step on cracks. So I gotta
Gotta do what you gotta do.
crip walk and shuffle down this bitch to make sure that I don't hit cracks. No, it's not to break my mother's back. It's simply because I don't believe in stepping on cracks. Like, your dumbass personal beliefs is the same reason niggas think like the earth is flat or the earth is only 5,000 years old, evolution isn't real, an old wizard was in space and just went, I think some shit that looks like me would be dope. And just created the earth 5,000 years ago. Or somebody that thinks germs aren't real because they can't see them.
Hey, man, shit, and people is going to do, and hey.
That flag is a part of my heritage. No, it's not. You're racist. Shut up. Like, it's the same group of people. And you say those people don't matter, but those people also elected a whole ass president.
Hey, I'm just trying to make my money over
The
here.
same
man.
nigga that was trying to open up a goddamn lemonade stand with Lil Jon 8 seasons of Celebrity Apprentice ago is now like talking shit to countries with nuclear weapons and potentially starting wars.
Yeah,
Like,
I ain't fucking around.
you
want to
say that those people don't fucking matter, but they do.
They do their thing. I do mine. I never went to bed with an ugly woman, but I woke up with a few. That's all I got.
And in my best Ollie Williams voice, damn technology, you scary. Outside of, I thought about investing in CRISPR because these niggas like really doing gene editing, and I feel like that's where rich niggas are gonna go. Like that diamond trading billionaire died trying to get a dick implant, and my first thought was like, nigga, there's dick implants? Like, how much money?
It's all about cleaning up trash for me.
It's like, nah, man, some rich niggas out here like getting their hairline back and shit. How much money do you have to where you just like look at the doctor and be like, hey, I want my dick to be bigger? And he's like, Viagra? And you're like, no, all the time. Like,
I want to hit a button and go.
I've seen your credit report. Step in the back. Like that level of rich nigga shit. But I'm worried about like deep fake shit. Which is basically like, we can show you a video of Obama saying some crazy shit that he never said. This is all just made up AI shit. I'm worried about this as an American because I've seen people. Like, I watched Trump get elected. Like, motherfuckers.
People don't care about investigating.
Nah, man, like, motherfuckers legitimately think that there's some people out there that only watch conservative news. So there are millions of people out there going, I don't think the president did anything wrong. The Mueller report exonerated him. They think that shit because all they watch is this news that just runs clips of the president going, well, it exonerated
that's what Fox
me.
News is for. That's what that dude said it was for people who are racist, and that's what Fox News is for.
You're racist or you're stupid, but it's like, okay, now you have this fucking soundbite. Even though you said straight lies, somebody can just loop you saying it until some other fucker just thinks that's it. But in America, once something is seen on camera and said out loud, somebody will believe it.
Nigga, that's what Fox News is for. That's what he said it's for.
Remember that whole news reporter? Everybody seen a leprechaun say yeah, because some news reporter was bored in a neighborhood full of dumb motherfuckers and said like, oh yeah, there's a leprechaun sighting. In that same night, there was a leprechaun hunter. 13 niggas had seen a leprechaun. Motherfuckers were drawing pictures of it. It's the same shit. That's why deep fake shit concerns me, because it's like, nigga, before all we needed was rumors. Like, now if we can just have actual video of a motherfucker saying some shit. It's like whenever they used to say like, oh man, like we found this celebrity sex tape, and you look at it and you're like, nigga, you photoshopped their face onto a porn star. Like I've seen that scene and she would.
Hey man, why they doing that?
Like,
I'm trying to get these millions, maybe billions.
All right, nigga, you can say I don't pay attention to fuckery, but if you don't pay attention to fuckery gonna.
Hey, I see it. I can't. Hey, that's not where I'm trying to invest my time.
Gotta keep an eye on it. Look, man, my whole mentality is I'm trying to have one less motherfucking that angry mob with a pitchfork and a torch. Like, that's it. I'm trying to make sure that mob goes from 40 deep to like 38 deep. Just to improve my odds. Because you might have to murder a motherfucker out here. But still, like, just one less dumb motherfucker.
Everybody just try to use your brain. Count to 10. Count to 100 if you have to. I don't know what to tell you people. It does work. You just stop and think about some shit, you'll probably stop some shit. That's real shit, nigga.
Did I have more news up? I got like 118 internet tabs open, but I don't.
Don't do that.
Nigga, spider ate a possum.
I seen that a while ago.
Look at it. What do you do when you see that spider, nigga?
You just shoot it. If you can't shoot it, just run.
Like, my first thought was like, so, like...
You just shoot it. If you can't shoot it, run.
Like,
Turn around and go the other way.
Do I try and hit it with a hammer? Like, I don't trust my reflexes because if that motherfucker jumps on my face, it's over
You
for
leave
me.
it alone, it leaves you alone.
It's like the face suckers and aliens, nigga. Like, it's just over once that shit happens. Where did this happen? In Tasmania. I'm like, was this Australia? 'Cause if it was Australia, I fucking get it. But nigga, that's... And even if it's like a baby possum, it's still like, nigga, that's a spider eating a whole ass mammal. Like, I've seen like the bird eating spiders and shit like that. This thing, look at it. It didn't lay a trap. It didn't have like the little trick floor on the ground that they used to get some like mice and shit. Like this motherfucker just looked, saw a possum and just like did a falcon dive on that bitch and just decided like,
you see me, I'm gonna go this way, you stay that way.
It's like that spider's more afraid of you than you are of it. No, it isn't. It isn't at all. That spider sees into my soul and it knows compared to him, I'm bitch made. Like I can fight a human. That motherfucker's got me outnumbered. He's got twice the limbs I do and 4 times the eyes. I don't want to smoke.
You got any wise words, nigga?
Plenty. I don't know what I want to tell you motherfuckers. Gotta find my notes and shit. And that's how we doing it.
Hey, the dude went number 2.
Who?
John Morant.
Oh yeah, that shit's like right now. Apparently the Pelicans gave up the number 4 pick to the Atlanta Hawks. I don't know what's going on there. But my advice to niggas is don't move like a dummy. Know your team, know who has your back and your best interests at heart. When you move sideways with sideways niggas who quote unquote won't judge you when you do dirt, what you're really doing is giving sideways niggas dirt on you. The same person letting you do dirt in the dark will be the same one exposing you when they motherfucking mood switch. Niggas out here confusing Facebook and Snapchat friends with real ones and day ones, and that ain't what this is. Those are fair weather friends. Those are bandwagon fans. The only reason they would be there for you when you fall is so that they know you're not better than them. Some people won't try to do better. They don't try to pull themselves up. Misery loves company. Nobody likes to get high alone. Homeless niggas network and have pets. Lying, thieving, manipulating dope fiends have friends, and most of them are just like them. They stab each other in the back every time one of them gets enough money to get high.
Sounds like around here.
Dirt loves dirt. Recognize who is working on behalf of your better nature and salute that shit. The niggas you lie to and skate on are the motherfuckers in your life promoting and perpetuating bullshit, not the people trying to get you where you want to go. Most harmful energy in your life does not come from outright haters. That's light work. That's easy to spot. The most harmful energy comes from positive reinforcement from low-key haters. The motherfuckers that overtly or covertly don't want you to do better than them. So when you fuck up, like they fuck up, they get real friendly. They want you on their unhappy, unprogressive, unproductive, bullshitting ass level. They aren't getting to know you. They're not humanizing you. They're humanizing themselves. Somebody else is fucking up like I'm fucking up. I must not be that bad. Like I said, nobody likes to get high alone. Nobody likes to get low alone. Dope fiends, addicts, hood rats, worthless hoes, hood niggas, white trash, dumbasses, they run in packs. They can't wait to see somebody else fucking up so they can put an arm over their shoulder and invite them to fuck up more and teach them how to do a better job.
Yeah.
Getting better, being better, can be lonely if you're looking for love in all the wrong places. If you're doing right and looking at niggas doing wrong, you're going to set a very low bar for yourself and get real fucking lonely. Look up, bitches. You'll find a family where you look for one. Look in the gutter and you'll find like-minded, gutter-dwelling, quote-unquote, friends. Look one rung up on the ladder you're climbing and you'll find other climbing-ass niggas that can show you how to move. If you're trying to get clean, you don't hang at the trap house. If you're trying to get fit, McDonald's ain't the spot for you. Being lonely just means you're in bad company when you're by yourself. Work with that motherfucker. Learn them. Move them. Teach them. Love them. Bring them up. If you build it, they will come. Don't ever chase friends or niggas' approval. That will twist you into somebody that you can't fucking stand. That will turn you into somebody you run away from, that will turn you into somebody that you don't fucking like. Be you, and don't be afraid to be better, to do better, to aspire for better. You would rather have 2 niggas that love you for being you and trying than 10 motherfuckers that show up because you put on a show. Because you can be you on your worst day, at your lowest, when you've got no gas in the tank, and the day ones will be there. When you don't feel like dancing and chucking and jiving for claps and motherfucking chuckles, those 10 motherfuckers in the audience will blow on with the next breeze for the next bit of entertainment. Recognize who is there for you, and you be there for you. Those are my wise words. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's all you got?
That was a soliloquy.
Yeah, it was.
A poem. I'm trying to teach niggas, man. Each one, teach one some shit. I don't know. Yeah, man, just God bless these niggas.
Yeah, man. Everybody do what you gotta do.
Oh, man. And one more I've got for y'all. After the long ass bit. I'm not done, bitches. Jay-Z said, do you want an encore? I can't hear you, so I'm assuming yes. There are a lot of people that have been through some things in life out there. Part of you thinks your past, your pain, your experiences somehow make you less than. That they cripple you in some way. That they make you inferior to the average human being. That that's a weakness. I'm here to let you know that that shit is beautiful. I like my people a little bit scarred, with a little dirt on their hands. I like people who've been through the mud and still stand strong and fucking function. That shows me that you know how to perform under duress. Nobody can be pretty 24/7. Nobody is clean all the time. Show me you can move ugly. Show the world you can still move with dirt on your shoulders and dirt under your fingernails. Sometimes I like you sweaty and gross, because that means you put some motherfucking work in. That's all I got. That's it for me this week.
Yeah, something wrong with you, man.
God bless niggas.
Something's wrong with you.
Hey, nigga, I just want niggas to be happy. That's what I'm here for. I'm kind of hungry. You got some wise words, nigga? What you got?
I don't got no wise words. I lost them.
Oh, interesting quote that I heard this week. And I'm glad that a motherfucker realized it was dumb right after they said it. And I quote, "Fuck books. I know what I'm doing." Unquote. I'm gonna let y'all sit with that one.
That's unfortunate.
It's the homie Sandman and the main man Jay Swizzle. It's been Smoke Break, episode 31. Like, share, subscribe, and all that shit.
Hell.
As soon as I get like 30 of you niggas listening, I'm gonna get a PayPal in this bitch so niggas can send me money.
Smoke Break.
You think all this love and wisdom comes for free? Nah, nigga, I got bills too. Smoke Break.
Stupid. Smoke Break. Stupid.